What is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Hey, in this video I'm going to be giving you guys some of my best tips that I can give you for when you find yourself in these scenarios in elimination, or specifically in Trials of Osiris, where you might be the last Guardian standing, or maybe you're playing with a man down. Generally you're outnumbered and you need to make some plays. So I'm going to break down a few moments like that from this weekend for you and give you some tips. So here's the first instance that I'm going to break down for you. This was a nice series of kills. So here, I'm a little bit confused about this shot. I take the shot, it looked good, I freeze framed it later, bullet literally goes through the guy's head. So I was a little bit confused about this, but it misses, so I just duck into cover, I reload my weapons, I go for a little Hail Mary throwing knife there. But I'm seeing if he's going to peek, but you never want to get so focused on a kill or on a specific person that you forget to do flank management. I talked about this a lot on stream this week. I jump up onto this half wall because I know there's another guy back here, so I peek the left just to make sure my flank is clear so that if I do re-engage this guy, I'm not going to get pushed up on so fast that I don't have time to react. So I peek the flank, see no one's coming, I re-engage the guy in back alley. Now I'm going to move up on that orb. I don't want him to get it, and I also don't trust my ability to keep this revive down from way back there. Now my trip mine actually stuck that guy's grenade as it flew through the air, so I wasn't able to put a trip mine on the orb like I wanted to. So now it's a 1v1 scenario. My teammate's making a call out. I know he's going to want to get this revive. I got a couple of options here, but I really don't want to end up in a 1v2, so I'm going to jump high over his firing line. I knew he had a shotty, so I just primary him down by making a high approach. Just so from that clip, major takeaway: never get too focused on a kill that you forget to do some flank management. You definitely got to check your flanks, and you need to move up on bodies, and you got to keep those orbs down. This was a nice 6-kill round for me. I get a couple of guys down, I want to get a revive, and here's an instance where if they're going to push in on this revive, which I thought they might because they had shotties, if they're going to push in on it, I really want to punish them for doing so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a trip mine on the wall after I get this revive. Sure enough, guy pushes in right as I get the revive, and he does get my teammate down, but they're punished for it. So now again, it's a 1v1, and I've got an orb inside the building. It's a little bit easier to manage. I'm going to move up to try and get another pick here. The guy blinks up into my face. I know he's got shotty, so I don't want to play that angle too much. You never want to overcommit to a strat. Sometimes you really just need to fall back. And here, I know they're going for the revive on the right. You can see in the feed that he gets it, because I knew as soon as I vacate that room, they're going to go for it. Now, I've got this guy in my flank, and I have to commit to this kill. If I go right and go into two overshielded opponents, if I try to run away, this guy's going to have basically a free kill on me. So I definitely know I need to primary him down, and I have to do it fast. So you just need to commit sometimes. You got to commit to kills, and you got to commit to doing it as fast as you can. And if you turn and run, or if you hesitate, it's all over. Now I know I have a body out in that back area now, back by the beach. So I get one more kill that gives me a little bit of map control here while he goes for the revive to get a revive on one of my teammates as well. And I know they're going to be pushing back up for this high spot, and they definitely want their revive. So I come over on this flank to cover the revive. My teammate pinches him with me. Now we're in a 2v1 scenario. We get good shots on the Blade Dancer. He's absolute, and we managed to team fire him down. Now that whole 6-kill round there was just all about you got to know when to pull away from orbs, and you have to know when to commit to getting kills. Sometimes if you overcommit to something, if I had overcommitted to staying in that room and keeping that body down, I would have been double teamed by 2 shotguns. It would not have played out well. So I had to pull out, let them get the kill, and hope to get a pick on the flank somewhere and just regain some map control, because map control is often a lot more important than having an orb down. Now here, I knew they were going to come for the revive and push me with a shotgun, so I put a trip mine on the wall. I jump over the half wall and then use my bones to double jump back over the wall as the guy's tagged with the trip mine. Makes for an easy cleanup kill, and then it left me with a 1v1 with a guy who I knew had a scout rifle for a primary, so I knew at that range I could out-primary him with a hand cannon. And then in this play, I want to talk about a couple of two main things. The first thing I want to talk about is never overcommit to special weapon kills. I know that snipers and shotguns are so fun to use and slide around with and run around with, quick scope, get those fast montage plays. sometimes you just gotta commit to the primary kills. I get three of the kills I got in this round were all primary, and it's just because I was within primary range, using my primary when I should be using my primary to secure good kills. And then next thing I want to talk about is super timing. You know, a lot of times activating your super in a scenario where you're last man standing is a bad idea, but here I've got teammates making callouts and the feed tells me he went off for the revive, so I'm safe to pop my Goldie without getting sniped out of it, and then re-establish a little bit of map control. Even if I don't get kills, I can make these guys back off with my Goldie. And in this case, I get one down that had a super who was trying to get a little too aggressive with it, and then I'm able to get my teammate up. It forces him to use his super in defense, and I'm able to primary him down. So a couple of big tips there, guys. Don't forget to do flank management. Don't overcommit to any one individual kill. Sometimes you can't even commit to a revive if you get a body down, if you get tagged. Sometimes you just gotta pull away from it, reestablish some map control. Don't overcommit to special weapon kills either. Your primary is often your best choice. Hopefully some of this was helpful, guys, and hopefully I will catch you in the Crucible.